to deal with. But he is, that doesn't define it. He's still someone that gives. Because a higher space, higher space of matters. All right, page 101.
Actually, sure as that, but only one. إذا كان يدبر فيه برق مستشفى بشرطه ونأخذ يأخذ حبيبنا حظيا كذا كداش مربا لما تركوا تيجي ليش بقتي ياسمك بكلام كريشي هاي يكون بيميكون خير طبيعي إسرائيل بعد ذلك من كريبي ما معي أسمع ما يبارك بسبب يبارك من السيد كدار كذا شوية كتاب إذا بقدر حتى بشيرة تاسش حتى بنفسها بيرا بيانا بيرا ما
Seriously.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Oel Hagadol Hagibor V'Nora El Elyon Emel Chasadim Tov V'Knei Hakol V'Zocher Chasdei Yavot Meviv V'Livnei B'neihem L'man Shmo V'Yada Melech Ozer Moshe Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham atah Gibor L'Olam Adonai Mechayim Ma'ata Rav Loshia Orid Atal Mechalkel Chaim Chesed Mechayim Rachim Rabim Romech Nofli Rufei Chol Matir Asrim Mechayim Memlekel Shnei Afar Michamocha Baal Givurot Mitom Melech Melech Memit Mechayim Matnech Yeshua Benem Malata Lachayot Meitim Baruch atah Adonai Mechayim HaMeitim Shach Ben Ari Tzachil Kinov Siach Tzot Farpei Kodesh Mishal Shlim B'Cha Kedusha Harkatul Al Yad Riach Hartzeh Sev Yamar Kadosh 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 Adonai Tzavot Baruch L'Aretz Kodesh V'Matam Shalchim Yomrim Baruch V'Nayim Kamod Rei Koshecha Katuv Lemar Baruch Adonai L'Olam Melech Tziyun L'Dorador Hallelujah Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Hadad Ashivenu Avinu Tortecha V'Karvim Akinu Avodatecha Achad Yireinu B'Teshuvah Shleim Chodecha Baruch atah Adonai Araseh B'Teshuvah Salach Avinu Kichatanu Mechol Lanu Makinu Yifashanu Yel Tov Salach Ata Baruch atah Adonai Adon Harabel Yisrael Navion Yenu, Riva Reinu, Valeni Ratman Shaka, Yel Goel Kazakata, Baruch atah Adonai, Goel Yisrael. Refoenu Naivne Rafe, Ushin, Noviva Shiaki, Kilatenu Ata, Vale Aruch Harufu Ashlem Alpha Makutenu, Yel Melech, Profenaman Rahmanata, Baruch atah Adonai, Rafe, Vale Amo Yisrael. Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Tashana Hazot. Big Mikvah Talatova, in Bracha Penadama, Sabin Mikuvacha, Varech Shnatinu Kashamim Hatalovi Bracha, no Mekivata, Varech Hashonim, Baruch atah Adonai, Varech Hashonim, Vishofar Gadol Cheritenu, Visames Mikabes Galiyutenu, Mikabsenu Yacham Yavachmu Potar Sertenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mikabes Nidechei Amo Yisrael. Ashiva Shofteinu Kvar Rishona, Yosenu Kvat Kula, Asari Mena Yagon Vanacha, Velo Chali, Nuvatad Nada Uvacha, Vechesed V'Racham V'Tzedek V'Mishpat, Baruch atah Adonai, Elech Ohev Tzedakah Mishpat, V'Lamashim Hatitikva, V'Chol Aminim, V'Chol Azeitim Kiregel Vedu, V'Chol Hebe Yam Kamera Yikaretu, V'Malchut Harishamera, Kakeru Shaber Tvager V'Tachnia B'Mira B'Yameinu, Baruch atah Adonai, Sover Oivi U'Machni Azei, Allah Tzadiki V'Allah Chatziti V'Atitne Mechabe Yisrael, V'Apletat Beis Ephraim, Agirat Tzedek V'Aleinu Yamuna Rachamecha, Adonai Eloheinu, V'Tein Sachar Tov L'Chol Avot V'Tevot Kli Mishimcha B'Yamet, V'Simcha Kedu Imam, Leolam Boni Bosh Kilafa Batach Baruch Ata Adonai Shanu Yitach Atzad Here Chavarachim Tashu Petishku Betocha Kesher Dibarta Chiseita Vive Abtecha Era Betocha Tachim Ubneota Bekarot Yamin Biyan Olam Baruch Ata Adonai Hey Yerushalayim Semach David Abdecha Mirat Tatniyah Vekarotam Bishuatecha Ki Yishuatcha Kivinu Kolayom Baruch Ata Adonai Atzmiach Yerishua Shema Koleinu Adonai Eloheinu Avaracham Rachem Aleinu Vekadav Rachem Rason Tfilatenu Kel Shomea Tfilat Betachanu Mata Lefanach Makin Rekamat Teshivenu Yata Shomea Tfilat Kopeh Baruch Ata Adonai Shomea Tefillah Say Adonai Eloheinu B'Amcha Yisrael Tam Sheva Hasheva Odal Yuzir B'Techa B'Shei Yisrael Tfilat Dam V'Avat Kabel B'Ratzon V'Ratzon Tamid Avodah Yisrael Amecha Zeneinu B'Shu Chalasan Barachamim Baruch Ata Adonai Amachasir Shkinato L'Siyon V'Tzimana Bilav Shatat Aleinu L'Teinu Lamed Chayim V'Yishat Dor 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 Nelachas B'Tzilatecha Ha'Chayim V'Tzimrit Yadecha Ha'Nishpatenu Ha'Pikut Lach Ha'Nisecha Shechol Yom Imanu Ha'Niflotecha V'Tovatecha Erev Avot V'Tzorayim Hatov Gilo Chal Rachamecha V'Machim Tzilotam Chasatecha Kimil Lam Kivim Dal Kulam Yiparech Mitramam Yimasei Shimcha Makil Tamid V'Lam Voed V'Chol Achayim Yidu Chasala Alu Shimcha Gadol Yolam Ito V'El Yishvatim V'Tvatrim Yisala V'El Hatov Baruch Adonai Hatov Shimcha Lecha Nado Shalom Tov Racha Chevachet Rach Melenu K'Yisrael Amecha Barchen Avinu Kulenu K'Gerechat V'Yorpanecha V'Yorpanecha Natata Lanu Na'aleinu V'Orat Chaim Babat Chesed V'Sidat Racha V'Rachamim V'Chaim Shalom V'Tovinecha V'Vorech V'Amcha Yisrael V'Chol Eit V'Chol Shabi Shlomecha Baruch Ata Adonai V'Vorech Et Amo Yisrael V'Shalom Relation trial of our Koshimecha, that's the Kapera Fatotinu, the Marishimecha, Avikadash Miraba, Madrak Mutero, Makupe, Yas Makupe, Karishita, Ayekon, Festival of Israel, those Makurim Rame, Tarek, Mishabach, Mifaer, Mikamase, Tadar, Mikadash, Shabrit, Lami, Shurata. Samiyachamata, Damiroviyama, Imeru Ame, Katel, Sos Kalbaton, the Sol de Israel, Adam Avo, Divishmaya, Viru Ame, Shara, Rabba, Mishmael, Femton, Madenu, Alpha Israel, Viru Ame, Shalom, Viru Mafia, Shalom, Aleinu, Alpha Israel, Viru Ame, Adila, Kurnish mit Kurnish. ונאמר אלינו מלך על כל הארץ, ויאמר אליך על ישראל. גדל וקדש מרבה, עמדתי רחותי ועמדי חפותי, ואסמך קרני וקרבשיתי, חייכון ובימיכון, חייס כל בישראל, עד הזמן קריב ורמה, יש שמירה יתברך וישבח ויפאר ויתמר ולעשה, ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל, שמי לפשע Ilam Mikobachata, Vishirata, Shkata, Nechamata, Amiram Bilma, Viru Amen, Yeshlama Rab Mishamaya, I am Tom Maleno Israel, Viru Amen, Say Shalom Birma, Fiesta Shalom Alenu, Love to Israel, Viru Amen. Gadash Mirabah, Madra Pute, Vamli Pute, Asal Kurneus, Kabishita, Ayahon, Yemiton, Kaisol Israel, Akalis Makarim Rame, Baret, Isabak, Iber, Romanaste, Tadar, Vitalevi, Talal, Shrik, Shabrit, Ilan, Kata, Jenefmata, Yerom Bilma, Yerome, Israel, Varabanan, Val, Habideon, Alko Tamide Tamidehon, Alkoman, Yaskimarai, Tandiga Tradim, Diva Kolatariatar, Eva Honor, Pon Shlomarada, Kinabasi Sabrachmin, Aina Rekim Tony Rife, Rifa, Karikata Avon Shmaya, Urame, Yeshamaram, Mishmaya, Vakaim Tumalenu, Alkitra, Urame, Says Shalom, Ura, yes, Shalom, Alain about Israel, Urame.
Today in Jewish history, today's learning is the Nishmas of David, Chaim David Ben, and Nachman, and take it to Fire. David Ben is Yartes today, the Shamash and Aliyah. Person is referred to as the Tzaddik of Miami. Yeah. So tonight is the day that the walls of Yerushalayim were dedicated after they were rebuilt by Nehemiah after the destruction of the first base of Mikdash. 88 years later, Nehemiah rebuilt the walls of Yerushalayim, and we used to celebrate it as a happy day. We finally got the walls back up. It was protection, and it's also the day, the anniversary of the first ghetto. Today, it's cool to be ghetto. But at the time, it wasn't so cool to be ghettoed. It was their way of pushing us that we have to live in a certain area. We can't live with everybody else, and we have to be locked in by a certain hour, and that we have to they put us near a smelly area of town. In fact, that's why it's called ghetto. Ghetto in Italian means a foundry. It's a factory. They make smelly things, and that's why it's called a ghetto. And despite all the lemons they gave us, we made quite a good lemonade out of it. We had, I forget how many shuls it says we had at the time. It was in 15, 16. I remember reading a tremendous amount of shuls. They had a Jewish theater. They had a whole Jewish community center they built over there. And incredible stuff, arts and all different things they had there. And Yeah, they used to lock us in at night. We still managed until that ghetto was around until 1797, when Napoleon, um, during the French Revolution, he presented this. The Jews can go anywhere. And today it's a beautiful tourist attraction. So that's tonight in Jewish history, and Shabbos is the anniversary of the first crusade, the beginning of the first crusade. So many Yidden were lost during the first crusade, and Sham should have an aliyah. That's the Jewish history. All right, so I'm middle of learning about tattoos, and who's the one that gets punished? The person that gets the tattoo, or the person that gives the tattoo.
Both.
Actually, Malchus goes to the person that gave the tattoo.
Okay.
Unless the person that gives it helps in receiving it, helps in takes an active role in getting the tattoo. Throughout history, we've had it's not a new thing. Tattoos, obviously, Torah forbids it. It means it's around for over 3,000 years. It says King Yehoiakim, one of the kings of Israel, who was a bad king, he was a big Russia, and said he had all different types of tattoos, his body all filled with different types of tattoos, all different types of animals. He was an animal also. And it says when the Nebuchadnezzar caught him and made him suffer, so it says that was part of the reason for suffering Hashem gave it, because he was so, we call him Yiddish, so grub, he was so absolutely refined, so coarse, and that was part of his way of showing that he's coarse. It says was to his whole body, all around, all through and through. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're both, the permission is getting it, but the Malchus goes to the person that's giving it. The guy who has a shop. Malchus. No, Malchus is royalty. That's with a ches. I mean the chaf, sorry. This is a kuf. Malchus. Yeah. Unless he helped. If he helped get it, then he'll see it. Now, a Yid is also not allowed to do a tattoo to a non-Jew. A guy also not allowed to give a tattoo. Even though a guy is allowed to receive a tattoo, a Yid is not allowed to give a tattoo. So, no. Based on this, I'm guessing not.
What about the store? In Israel, there's a bunch of stores that are tattoo stores. I know a guy that has a tattoo of all Shema Yisrael on his back.
Right. An animal, you are allowed to tattoo an animal. To brand an animal, that's not a problem. Also not. Even for makeup purposes. Tzar v'lechaim, he's saying you're hurting the animal. Yeah, but that's the way they're marked. Also, we put in the shoe, it hurts them.
Why can't a woman have it, for instance, like I know there's women that have like a scar, so they put a tattoo on the scar. Why can't they put a tattoo?
We're sorry that they have the scar. It's a shame.
Who's healing this guy?
It's terrible that she has to go through that, but the Torah still says the person's not allowed to get a tattoo. Someone did it already, it's done. I mean, now they did tshuva, now they tshuva. You are allowed to be buried in the cemetery. That's a myth.
Is that a myth?
No. Just like if someone steals, it's also going against the Torah. and they get punished for stealing, but they're still allowed to be buried in the Jewish cemetery. There's a problem with burial is that it's a chatzitza, it's a separation. That's a problem, but it's not when a person gets buried. They get buried naked, besides for the shrouds that they get dressed with. They also have to go to the mikvah before. When a baby is born, it sort of goes through a mikvah process. In the womb, it's in water. And same thing before someone passes away, they also go through that body of water. The same thing really, that's the concept of a mikvah. Every time we go to the mikvah, we're like before a mother could conceive, she goes to the mikvah. And before and the Hasidic custom of going to the mikvah, anytime a guy goes to the mikvah, is you're like sort of coming out of your mother's womb fresh again. There's obviously it's not the same, but there's a certain aspect of it. In a certain way, you're coming into the world again. That's why people go to mikvah every day. People go to mikvah. That's why they go. So the tattoo, it's not your skin. It's again, it's not skin to skin. It's something is a chitzah in between. Just like for tefillin, it's a problem. Of course, no, you could put tefillin. It's the problem. This person still puts on tefillin. It's just not better. You're not supposed to do that. Just like if someone stole, they still put on tefillin. Or if someone is not going to eat kosher, they should still do. It doesn't mean that it's not either everything or nothing. We do the best we could. It's in the Torah. The Torah tells us, the pasuk says in the Torah. Kaka. Yes, in this week's parsha. This week's parsha, that's right. Today's week does it.
It's not permanent.
Henna is not a problem. It's not permanent. It's not a problem. That's what we're discussing. 2 nights ago, I think we discussed. Yesterday, we were discussing. There you go. That's it. Yeah. Pasuk Chavches. Thanks so much. I don't know, but here's something on a positive note. And the Satmar Rebbe was asked when he first came, when after the war, so he first went to Eretz Yisrael, and then he came to America. For a year, he was away from his Chassidim. Chassidim asked him, Rebbe, what should we do? If you're not near us, what should we do? We need a bracha. What should we do? He said, if you're in shul and see someone that tefillin, and you see they have a tattoo with numbers, so you can get a bracha from them. Consider a tzaddik and get a number, get a bracha from them.
I was kicked out almost every day. There was any time I passed by in the morning on the way to class. It's part of the march in the morning. Someone gave me a bracha and he wasn't kicked out those days.
And he was out to them?
Yeah.
All right, so you see it works. 118 minus. 1,000 minus. You know what I'm talking? All right, Mendel, we'll remember on the back.
وما بريء maybe like long as being really like the night my barato adino I am married by the yeah I anyway you know and I am a little about the sun and all that barato adino adino ele khan anas and one of those guy well you know وخذ براسك على ما يشمل سواء خارج شيء قبل سفران ولا الله ما عندنا أي كمان هذا ما كده شيء فرا فرا قبل يوم اثنين ما يشاء زائل يعني بار ولا أي هذا نعم وهذا ما يساعد قد تساعد بقول ما هو ورا خطأ عندنا يقول على يسوع يسمع مثلا هو ورا خطأ عندنا يشاء مثلا Scott, Scott, straight up. Mama di ako sa liyan ako sa liyan at karam karam siya. Kaya ito yung nabiyabe, pero kaya kami sa awa galawat na karam, iblo ame. Ay, siya lang ang harap ko, ay para masarap para sa mga nasa, sa los min ko sa rico. Lay long ko pa siya sa ng mga meron ako ba ko. God, all these God, I smear that, but
Amen.
I want to be a person, I don't know who's there. Yes, I'm kind of sure.
Amen.
But yeah, kind of, you make them, and I don't always destroy all the girls, my card, and go, Amen.
Amen. Amen. 136. Last night was.
Last night was 21.
Nightmare Kahana's night.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfiras ha'emer.
Amen.
Hayom shnayim ve'esrim yom shehem shloisha shavuos yom echad lo'emer.
It's 22 days, which is 3 weeks and 1 day of the Aimer. America Kahana to every Jew at 22. Umim.
Aleinu l'shavach l'Adonai Yaakov. Ne'emar lo Adonai l'malach kol haaretz v'em lo yad v'yachad v'shma yachad.
Amen. 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 Yashikaya. Tomorrow morning, davening at 8:40. What's up? The minyan big